I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna call the police. I will call the police. What is up, you guys? D Danielle here, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today we are doing, as you can tell by the title, a little chit chat, get ready with me, a little girl talk. We're gonna cover a lot of things, not that much because I ain't got that much time. I have a interview today. Money moves. Okay, so I have to get ready. Y'all, I'm distracted. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm really just like pulling things out. But yeah, so if you see me looking over here, this is because this is where my mirror is. And if you see me looking over here, I don't know why I'm looking over here, but I'm gonna try to look here for the most part. Yeah, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. It's kind of early in the day, but yeah, we finna just get into this video and we're gonna get right in. I am not an MUA by any means, so this is no type of like makeup tutorial. If anything I do for my everyday look makes you cringe, I am sorry in advance. This is just what works for me, and we in a rush, so I'm just finna get it going. So do not pay attention to what I'm doing. Pay attention to what I'm saying, okay? But yeah, so let's get into this video. If you like it, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and that notification bell, and give me a comment down below. But let's just get right into this. So y'all, we're gonna talk about being unbothered, because I feel like a lot of us, let me see, I'll be talking, don't even be doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but I just feel like a lot of us be really pressed about things we can't control, things we don't even need to be trying to control, you know, like other people. The only thing you can control in life is yourself. So we're just gonna talk about how to get out of that mindset of feeling like, A, you gotta control everything, or B, just being pressed about everything, like, you know what I mean? So I feel like the first thing, that people need to realize in order to be unbothered is that you can't control everything. Understand that. Understand the only thing that you can control is yourself, what you do, how you treat people. You cannot control how people treat you back. You cannot control anybody else. So that, I feel like that is the first thing that people need to understand. Honestly, the second thing really is, I know this is probably, people are probably cringing like, girl, this girl don't know how to do nobody's makeup. I don't. But this is what works for me. So leave me alone. I feel like the next thing that people need to realize in order to be unbothered, or to start becoming like an unbothered person, is self-love. Like, you need to practice self-love. If you can't tolerate being around yourself, by yourself, I don't know how you expect anybody else to tolerate being around you. You know what I mean? If you cannot take yourself on a date, if you cannot just chill and not have to be around people, like, I don't even know what to tell you, honestly. You definitely need to practice some self-love. Hang out with yourself. Learn about yourself. Don't constantly try to distract. Sorry, I need a little more. Don't constantly try to distract yourself from getting to know you. That's like the best thing you could do for your life, is know who you are, because then you are not so easily influenced and so easily discouraged or insecure when people try to tell you who you are. If you know who you are, then what people tell you about you is null and void. Because you can be like, okay, that's your opinion, but I know who the heck I am. And for all my believers, hallelujah, know whose you are, okay? That's another thing that definitely keeps me unbothered with anybody's opinions, negative opinions of me, anything that doesn't line up with how I think I am or whatever. Like, I'm not pressed about what you have to say. Am I looking crazy, y'all? No, I'm not. I'm not looking that bad. We're, doing a little soft glam. I'm just kidding. I'm really trying to. I'm not no MUA. I'm not doing no soft glam. I don't even know the first thing about how to do that. But that is something that I do want to learn. Another way to be unbothered, and this is like especially when it comes to like relationships with people, and just like, I don't know, like, girls, let's talk. And then guys, you're kind of listening to, I mean, it kind of goes both ways, but I feel like a lot of my ladies be really pressed about a man or a boy. I don't know how old you are. Honestly, if you keep yourself busy, and that's not meaning just like doing like, stuff that's not gonna benefit you or not gonna add value to your life. If you consistently keep yourself busy learning new hobbies, like I just said, I wanted to learn how to get better at makeup, learning new hobbies, learning new things. If you continue to like fill up your space, your time with things that grow you, that elevates your mind. I know y'all hear that? Bro, my neighbors, we're gonna do a story time about my neighbors, because I swear that's a whole different situation. I'm gonna be unbothered about it right now. But yeah, if you consistently try to, fill up your time with things that are going to better you, learning things that are going to better you, reading books, and I really think like taking up new hobbies is like a really good idea. Yeah, I can't talk do this at the same. How do people be doing this? I be like trying to focus in and everything and talk at the same time. But yeah, taking up new hobbies is definitely a good way to keep yourself from being bothered, because you don't have to worry about what everybody else is doing, because you already got something you doing yourself, And then when people is available and you available, then, I mean, y'all can link and y'all can do what it do. Y'all can have fun. Y'all can go out, whatever. And that's another thing. That brings me to another point. Don't always be available. Don't always be available. And that's not to say like if people need you, don't be there for them. But if people are calling you or texting you like, hey, come out to this, hey, come out to that, hey, come out to that, this, that, like, don't always be, how do I put this? Don't just always be ready to go. Like, take some time out for yourself. And I know like a lot of people are like, bro, but I want to have fun and this is fun. And yeah, you can definitely by all means hang out, go out, enjoy your friends and your company, but be unavailable sometimes. Take some time out for yourself. If y'all been out every freaking day of the weekend and you haven't handled, you've neglected some business you got to handle, and they call you again on some going out, you are not available. You are not available to go out. So I'll catch y'all next time, and be okay with that. And sometimes even if you don't have anything to do, but you don't see how you going to this function is going to benefit you in any way, don't go. You don't have to always go when somebody calls, okay? You don't have to always come running. I know I'm gonna start looking crazy, but trust the process. You don't have to always come running anytime somebody says, yo, do you wanna? You know? Pick and choose. Be exclusive with your time. Cause then when people when you finally do go out, people be like, okay, so she here, you know, she be doing her own thing. He be doing his own thing, but he finally done made an appearance. Yeah. Yes, I made an appearance. Okay? I'm not just, I need to push this back. Because honestly, if you make it a habit to not be as available as you, I guess, presently are, you're gonna be less bothered too, because you aren't gonna constantly rely on that what's the play, you know. And then if there is no play, if everybody's busy, or I gotta tell y'all about these people up here. I'm telling you right now, I'ma call the police. I will call the police. I digress. Okay, I think I look good in the mirror, but I don't know if I look good on here. So if you make it a habit to not always be available, you're gonna be less dependent on what's the play. And if there is no play, then you're not pressed, you know what I mean? Because you know how to fill up your time, you know how to use your time effectively. And you don't need no play. A play is okay, that's fine, but I don't need a play, you know? Because you know how to make your own plays with yourself, because guess what? You are your own best friend now, because what have you been doing? Spending time with yourself. You've been bettering yourself. You've been getting to know yourself. You your own girl, you know, you your own homeboy. So you don't necessarily have to rely on other people to fill that space when you become that for yourself, you know? And that's a big way to stay unbothered. Honestly, them is the biggest points. I know I'm probably making some of y'all MUAs cringe. Y'all probably like, this girl, I don't know if there's any hope for her. I don't even know if she can learn. But yeah, so that's just some few things that I know I do, that I know that I try to implement into my life, so that I am not relying on other people to entertain me. You know, I can entertain myself. I can go out by myself. That is one of the most powerful things you can do for your life. Get comfortable with you. If you can go to the movies by yourself, ain't nobody going to the movies in this pandemic, but if you can hang out with yourself and be comfortable, you would not have to rely on anybody else. I do it all the time. I take myself out to lunch all the freaking time. I am not a loner by any means, but I am very much my own best friend. So, I mean, that's just what that is. And I'm probably one of the most unbothered people I know, because I know how to entertain myself. So pause for a quick moment, because this is going to require much attention. I swear, it's like they freaking move furniture every freaking day right over my head. for the thumbnail. Okay. What was I even talking about? Because I zoned out for the brows. I guess I'm just talking about being your own best friend. Be your own best friend, because once you are that, once you are her, once you is she, then you don't need a whole lot of everybody else. Hold on. Ooh. Another thing, kind of going on along with the confidence thing, don't take people and what they say about you. I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at myself, trying to make sure I don't look crazy. Don't take what people say about you, especially if it's negative. Really only if it's negative. Don't take the negative things that people say about you serious. Don't let that affect you. And I know it's so much easier said than done, but the more you practice that and the more you constantly combat it, because like the only way you're gonna practice not taking people serious, because when they do say it, I mean, obviously it's gonna be like, oh my gosh, like dang, you know, like what the heck. But if you constantly lift yourself up, if you constantly cultivate your self-love, it's going to have less and less and less of an effect on you. If you recite your affirmations. Affirmations is like one thing that I have definitely during this quarantine season implemented into my life. I know I look crazy doing this, but affirmations is definitely something that I have implemented into my life. So every day, just honestly throughout the day, but mostly during my nighttime routine, which I will comment down below if you want a video for that. I will play, you know, my early 2000s, 90s R&B playlist, and and I will, you know, as I'm brushing my teeth, I'm thinking them, and then after I finish brushing my teeth and stuff, I'm reciting things like, I am beautiful, I am worthy, my bank account is abundant, my bank account is overflowing, I am a reservoir of blessings, God is going to bless me to be a blessing to others, have favor over my life. Like I speak life into myself, because there is going to be a lot of people who is going to be speaking death and speaking hate and sipping on that haterade for real. There's going to be a lot of people like that in life. And once again, you can't control that, because what can you control? You. That's it. You can control how you treat yourself. You can control what you say to yourself. You can control what you accept in your life. But you cannot control what other people say, how other people think, how other people feel about you. And that's okay. As soon as you understand that and understand that that is okay, you will be unbothered. You will be unbothered. Just constantly speak life. Constantly speak life into yourself. Constantly add value to yourself, because once you have that in you, nobody can take it away. Nobody can take it away. Treat your mentality. Your brain is a muscle. Okay, treat your brain as a muscle. You have to exercise that. You have to exercise your mentality. You have to exercise your self-love, so that you can get stronger. So when those people do come hating, they're not going to be able to get what they trying to get out of you. I really don't have to do much to this. I know my worth. You're not finna be able to. I know what I bring to the table. I know my worth. I know. This is probably crunching in this mic. Nothing and no one can take that away from you. the stronger and stronger and stronger you get with your relationship with yourself, people are not going to be able to try you like that or play you like that, because you don't even believe that. So that's really the whole gist of it, honestly. That's really the whole thing. It really all starts with your self-love. Being unbothered starts with your self-love. Not allowing people to get to you easily starts with your self-love. I guess that kind of all goes under unbothered. Be your own best friend. Get to know yourself. Get to love yourself. Honestly, you be good. Because you can't control what people say about you. You can't control how people think about you. You can only control you, how you think about you, what you say to you, what you say about you, and nothing else. So if that's the only thing you can control, then why not make sure it's something that brings life and value to you, you know? Love yourself, girl. And okay, we got a little more time. Let's talk about relationships. In relationships especially, you need to be strong, have a strong sense of self, and you need to have a strong sense of self-love. Because even if this boy or this girl, for my guys, even if this boy or this girl, claims that they love you and that they, there for you and they believe in you and everything, that's all fine, well, and good. But do not allow them to be your validation for everything. Don't allow your significant other's word to be the end all be all. Because there's some times where, I guess in the heat of the moment, there's going to be disagreements with y'all, right? In the heat of the moment, y'all can say some really nasty things, and y'all know exactly what buttons to push, because you guys have been together. I don't know how, you guys have talked about this, that, and the third. And so those things, like, if you allow your significant other to have that much power over you and your image of you, that's not good. That's too much power for anything human. For them to be able to affect how you see you, that's too much power for anything human. Okay? So just remember that, and remember that it all starts with you. I keep repeating this, and y'all probably like, girl, do you have another point? No, not really, because that's really the all-encompassing thing. You can only control you. So make sure what you can control is strong and you good. So that's really all I have for you guys. Thank you guys for watching this video, talking with me, listening to my little spiel about self-love and being the art of being unbothered, because it really is a beautiful thing to be unbothered, because that's like so much less worry in your life and so much less stress in your life, unnecessary worry and stress, because why are you bothered about something that you can't control, I do need to put something on my lips. If you enjoyed this video, got anything valuable out of this video, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Things that you probably implement into your life to stay unbothered. Do not forget to smash the subscribe button and that bell notification. Also, don't forget to share this video. Share this video with anybody close to you or anybody you run into. I swear, we're going to have a rant of a story time about these neighbors. Follow me on Instagram at IMDDanielle. I'll see you guys next time in my next video. I love you guys, and peace.